Hello, 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 and welcome to another stream. Today we're doing some more funky little art. We're doing some more abstract art pieces. We're doing some more questionable drawing that will turn into things that are very obviously not drawing pretty fast. But yeah, we're doing another little Photopea art stream, so that said, I think I got everything just about set up over here. So let's go ahead and get our screen showing the Photopea. And we should be able to see it in three, two, one. And you should be able to see it. And you see me. Hey. Welcome to the stream. So, and then let's see here. We got 8 by 8, 400 DPI. I think everything's normal. I saw the sign and it opened up my mind. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Unfortunately, the song Baby has caused irreparable damage to all of us. And then also my mouse is like dying, so that's gonna be great, apparently. I might have to switch out the batteries on that thing. Also, let's get like a more like hype song to start off our first art piece. Let's find something like thrilling or terrifying. Maybe something that's like a horror movie mood. That might set the tone for what we're about to witness and take part in. Gotta hype it up, yeah! I should get like a professional hype man for stream. Just see like if someone's out there just willing to get, get on headset and just occasionally be like, yeah, boy. He's doing art, yeah. Let's do some nice like purple. We got some dots. We love that. We love dots. We'll connect some dots. Because that's how all art, like, that's how it is you're just like connecting one dot to the other. You're making one synapse fire to the other one. And you just do that over and over. And then eventually art manifests. And I think that's just like the secret. Is it's just like brain brain stuff going on. With my psychology degree, I can confirm the brain is probably used in art. Maybe? Also, this music's a little terrifying, which is very fitting. That is basically what I requested at the beginning of this. I was like, let's go for like a horror movie vibe. And this is very much like we're about to get attacked by like robots, perhaps. Maybe. Maybe it's robots. Not really sure. It's either robots or aliens, or perhaps alien robots, alien bots, if you will. Or we're being attacked by the psyche of our own minds, a la some sort of like Earthbound-esque kind of dealio. Maybe that's what it's representing. Let's do twirl. Let's give it a twirl. Why not? Art truly is the practice of rhythmic gymnastics. It's just all about twirling the ribbon over and over until the crowd goes wild. They should let me teach art. Day one, student raises their hand. What is art? It's like, that's a great question. Let me tell you about rhythmic gymnastics. You're like, sir, you're refusing to answer the question. It's like, no, I'm answering it. It's just maybe not being answered in a way that anyone can follow. Except perhaps a rhythmic gymnast, or perhaps an artist. But ideally someone who does both. But I guess since they're essentially the same thing, I guess by nature, we're always doing both, right? I guess I'm a rhythmic gymnast now. Which honestly I would love to like take classes or something for that. It'd be so fun. Just go crazy. I feel like going crazy is integral to the artistic process. as can probably be witnessed by watching literally any of my streams. What is Twitch but a window into watching someone succumb to, like, madness. Slowly over the span of a 2-hour stream. I think we've made like a little like a little funky little spider so far. Just go crazy, you know. It's worked for a lot of artists before, I think. Like Van Gogh, right? I should like learn more about art history. Or perhaps rhythmic gymnastics history. I just gotta learn more about all of it. Life is a process of constant learning. Constantly re-envisioning yourself and constantly representing a new vision of a future world or an alternative world. And that's what we're doing here. This also sounds like the Celeste soundtrack, which I feel like I say literally every time this song plays. Let's go ahead and delete that. We got a backdrop, but let's go ahead and fix this. Yeah, we'll add some color into that. Maybe we'll wiggle this as well. Why not? Maybe I should use the zigzag filter, because I don't think I've ever used that before. Let's see here, we got some wavy stuff going on. What if we... yeah, let's figure out what zigzag does. I don't know what this does. I learned nothing. Net zero knowledge was gained. But it seems intriguing. It has potential. I feel like this piece is too, like, normal so far. It's not particularly abstract. So let's fix that. How we'll fix that, you might ask? And that's a great question. And for now, all questions should be forwarded to your local rhythmic gymnast. Let's see here. I do like kind of like more of the shape that's going on. It's like an arrow pointing up, which is kind of fun. Up with art, it says. Maybe we could do sheer. Why not? Why not? We can do anything that we want. And nothing can stop us except Photopea perhaps crashing. Okay, now we're getting into some funky stuff. Like that. That's nice. It's comforting. That's cool. I feel like it just needs some detail around like the top, and then almost I would say it's like good to go. Because it kind of like looks pretty nice, but this top part's kind of blah blah. She's a little bland at the moment. And we can't have that. So we have to figure out a way to make it thrilling excitement. Or terrifying in a brand new way never before seen. Maybe if we do that, adds a little something. It sure does. It sure does add a little something. It is a little hard sometimes sitting through like a history class I can feel that. Sometimes it's just hard to sit through any class ever. Which is unfortunate, because education should be full of thrill and excitement. But unfortunately, I think that aspect has gotten a little bit, forgotten. I really like a comic book cover. Love that. Where's Jubilee at in this one, though? What's she doing? Has there been any, like, really cool, like, indie comic book series that have come out recently? I feel like I've kind of, like, fallen out of, like, the know-how of the comic scene. Like, I'm sure there's something cool. Unless they're just still putting out, like, Walking Dead Volume 400 at this point. Maybe I should make a comic book at some point. I feel like that would be a cool challenge. See how I do. Yeah, I haven't read like a manga or anything in like, it's been 47 years. It's been so long. Yeah. Is it cooler upside down? Can we get something cool going on on the top if we put it upside down? The answer is a comforting no. The answer is just a nice gentle lull. It's like you thought it would look cool, but perhaps not. Actually, this isn't so bad. I'm saying as if this is like the worst thing I've ever made in the world. But I think it's only maybe like third worst. I think I should take comfort in that. I almost kind of like the flat colors, but it doesn't really like the colors don't really make sense, I feel like. So let's keep wiggling it around. It's not like that's interesting. It's almost like this, like you're driving down the highway and it goes into like a launch ramp into a giant eye monster that is the sun. I think that's what this piece is. Does this ever happen to you? When you're on your family vacation, oh no, the beholders, the beholders in the way of traffic again. Oh no, we're never gonna make it to the beach at this point. I think their OG color scheme was a little bit better. But honestly, this ain't bad too. I don't know. Maybe we need to yank up the saturation. No, the original colors were a lot better. My bad. But maybe this like top yellow should just be like... Hold on, we can do this a slightly smarter way. I think. Perhaps. Okay, so if we do this on another layer... Okay, so I thought this way was smart, but it turns out it's really, like, not. Okay. Okay, now it's smart. It's been re-smartened. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh. I was like, why is nothing happening? Like, I think if that's that, then that's cool. I think that's better. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe if I shrink it? I don't know. I don't know quite what I'm doing. Maybe if I... Yeah, that's cool. Sure. We love that. Okay. Aw, yeah. The tots. I had a tater tot in a hot second. But yeah, why does food have to take time? I wish it could just all like instantaneously materialize. Like that would be so nice. Star Trek promised us so much technology and like no one's gotten on to actually making any of it. I just want my own personal like holodeck. So if I ever get bored and need to advance the plot forward, create a filler episode perhaps. This is pretty cool. I don't think this is an improvement, but maybe if I invert the colors, it's an improvement. I think parts of it are cooler. I do think it kind of obscures the whole image a little bit more. Hmm. Hmm. There's something here. There's something in the in-between here that I think is cool. But we just have to like really like figure out what it is. I think it has to do with getting this triangle back. That's step one, I think. And then if it's just that, I think that's cool. Because now it's like a highway launch wrap, and like the creature is like coming out of a mountain. I think that's kind of what this is. We could still like wiggle the colors around a bit though. I like Mountain Eyeball Man that's going on here. He's pretty neat. Well, let's see what we can do. And then this song is very like Stardew Valley. I think it was better as it was, wasn't it? I don't know. Things have gone wrong. Why must my mouse betray me in its most critical moment? I was like, why if I like overlay like the colors of this? Is this added like black and white bits? Kind of cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Haunted Chocolatier or whatnot. I think that's its name, right? Something like that. Willy Wonka and the Haunted Chocolate Factory. I'm pretty hyped for that to see how that turns out though. Cause it should be pretty cool. It'll just be nice to have like another like Stardew-y thing to like do. I always think about if I should play like Stardew Valley on stream, But I would have to like think very specifically of like what my farm challenge could be, and I know that 2 seconds into the game, I'm immediately going into the mines again. Like the second the mines gets unlocked, I'm just there. I'm just gone. That's just where my like life is. It's like grandpa's like, here, take over the farm, and it's just like, well, I'll do that, but there's monsters that need to be slain. I don't know if any of these color schemes are really like given it. Especially this, because that's just like the most minor difference of all time. Like, I feel like it should be red. I feel like everything should always be red, ever. I think this is pretty good, but that's basically where it started, so... Is it better? No, I think this color scheme originally was probably better, so... I watched like someone do like they did 100% in 2 years, and I was like, that's insane. And I watched someone do like a challenge where they couldn't use the shipping container, and they were still trying to get as close to 100% as possible. I thought that was pretty wild. So just using the like trash can or whatnot, it's like that's pretty fun. Yeah, I think this one might be done. Maybe we should. I don't really know if I need to do anything else different to it. I kind of like it how it is. Well, let's see if we can like tidy up parts of it by fusing it with itself. Fusion is a way for weak art to get stronger, whatever is that quote from the Steven universe. Okay, I think it's done. I still don't know if I like this, like, teal up top, though. Will I ever be satisfied in a single art piece? I'm always like, maybe it could be better. And then I try something and then I'm like, maybe it can only get worse. Okay, let's see here. Let's get these back. Let's get this, like, this blurple back. Let's get the eyeball back. Guess let's get this back. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine as it is. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Maybe it needs to be paintbrushed. Maybe it's fine. I think it's fine. It's good. It's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and save this one. We'll call it good. But let's not actually name it that. Let's not actually call it good. But what should we name this thing, though? You like it? Good. Let's see. It could be called good. I still like highway. Could name it highway. Riku, how could you do this? Each time you go to name a art piece, you have to beat Riku in a in a foot race, or else Riku names it instead. It's like, Riku, just let me have this one. No. It's like, I still don't know about this teal up top. I kind of hate it. Or whatever this color is. Seafoam? Maybe it should just be yellow. Or maybe it was fine. I don't know. I guess I'll have two versions and I'll make that decision later. But for right now, we're moving on. Okay. On to the next. New project, same dimensions. It's new, but it seems like it's the same. Let's do like a soft brush thingy this time, and we're never gonna use yellow again, because yellow was driving me insane apparently. And then we'll do like a dark blue, but then we'll use the hard brush for that. And then I think we're gonna start off by just going straight into some nice motion blur, which does nothing. It does not understand what level of blur I desire, which is pure insanity. That's closer. We're getting closer. Photopea just doesn't understand. I want just lines. But maybe we could get there. I don't know, let's see what Kaleidoscope's gonna do. It's just a bunch of orbs. Okay, Kaleidoscope's gonna do nothing at the moment. It's decided to take a break. It does blur the motion sometimes. Oh, we should name the next piece Raft. We got a nice swirl. We got like some nice swirls going on. It's all about the swirls. Honestly, looking at the swirls kind of makes me want to get ice cream, so I think I'm gonna do that after after the stream today. I think I'm gonna get it. Should I get literal ice cream or should I get a milkshake? And I think the answer is that I'm probably gonna get a milkshake because that's all I want. That's all I ever want. It's just a nice milkshake. But what flavor though? Sea salt ice. Why are they drinking the sea salt? Or eating the sea salt? After getting clean drinking water for the raft, then they're just like, we don't need to be hydrated ever again. Wow. It's crazy. Kids are crazy. I'm excited for the next Kingdom Hearts stream, though. I've like made sure to like start really like thinking about what's coming up ahead and trying to remember it to the best of my ability. And by that I mean I've thought about it at least like once or twice. I was like, oh yeah, the Coliseum exists. I was like, that was kind of the extent of that. It was like no preparation, nothing. Just gonna wing it, so. The whole time I'm just sitting there playing the game, I'm like, where's the nobodies at? Where's like Zimnus? And then I have to remember they're not there yet. They're just not quite yet there. Where's Naminé? Why doesn't Naminé get a Keyblade though, honestly? She kind of deserves it. After all Naminé's done for us. That was kind of fun. We're getting somewhere. We're getting into... this is kind of turning into an art piece, I think. Which is nice. Kind of love when that happens. Kind of love when I'm like doing art and then it turns into art. It's crazy. I think... okay, I think I'm kind of like biased towards the second game maybe because I think I remember more of it, even though I've played both of them. I think I've played the second one twice, but I think the first game I've played twice as well, but I think I do like the second game more just because the controls feel a little bit better. Perhaps that might help part of my evaluation of it. And then also, like, it's got more characters, I guess? There's, like, more going on, I think. Even though what's going on is, like, slightly insane. But I think that's kind of how I feel. But that is a good question, because I now really have to think about it. Like, the combat feels a little less, like, slippery, I think. I wonder if there's anyone out there that genuinely their favorite Kingdom Hearts is the third one, though. Because ever since the third one came out, maybe this is just, like, bias of perception or whatnot speaking. I haven't really, like, seen a lot of, like, people being like, this is the best Kingdom Hearts that Kingdom Hearts ever been. I haven't really seen, like, a lot of, like, talk like that. But then again, I'm also kind of, like, I guess biased, perhaps, in a way, for the third game, just because, like, I still haven't finished it. Though the ending's, like, cool from what I've, like, seen / heard. But I have to get through the frozen world. And I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can handle that. I do like how this looks like a rose, kind of. I think we can't just make a piece of art that looks like a rose, or else people will be like, you used a reference. You went outside and you looked at a rose, that's cheating. You can't do that. You can't look at things when you make art of them. That's not fair. The most, like, pointlessly destructive opinion in art, like, ever. Let's see here. Though I do wish I possessed the ability to draw, like, a photorealistic frog from memory. Or just literally anything from memory, perhaps. I don't know if I'm making this piece better or worse as it's going along, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we need to, like, start practicing. Maybe, like, we need to just start, like, rotating, like, frogs in our mind. Just, like, be able to, like, see them from all angles and just be like, ah, yes, I can draw a frog from any perspective now. I do wish I, like, could draw. But I also feel like every time I say that, I feel so, like, I know what the sentiment is, but it's, like, it's kind of underselling how much work and effort people have to put into, like, acquiring the ability to draw. And it's really just a reflection of me being like, I wish I could just, with no work, just draw. Wish I could do that. But I guess technically I can. Technically I can draw, just I can't draw well. But that's okay. Art doesn't have to be good. I think that's important for me to remember. It's just supposed to be fun. Fun, and you look at it and you're like, that was cool. That's kind of all I really need. But I think if I could just acquire any ability out of the blue, like if my X-Men gene, like, kicked in right now, it would be probably to draw. Though I think that would be, well, if I could pick any X-Men power, I don't think to draw would be #1. I think it would just be like, I would probably pick something a little more overpowered than that. Maybe to draw good. Yeah! The power to manifest your thoughts into reality as you envision and think of them. Though I kind of feel like I wish I could do that instead with, like, 3D modeling, perhaps. Because that stuff's, like, wild. Every time I've tried, like, doing more 3D modeling, it's always, like, crazy. So I guess I think I talked about that like this like last stream a little bit is like I'm kind of glad that I can't like visualize or predict what the end product of any of my art's gonna be, because it becomes that process of just kind of like discovering the piece as it goes along, which I think is like cool because it feels like I'm collaborating with like the program and with the art rather than just being like, this is what I'm gonna make today, and then just kind of making it, I guess. Which is always like fascinating to me, but maybe that's just a way of like me putting into like funky terms, so I like feel better about just kind of winging it. Let's see here. What would be the best like X-Men powered though? I mean, Jubilee's is like unbeatable. I don't know. I always think about like, because I'm so bad at like communicating and like talking to people, like especially like after like pandemic like stuff or whatnot and like being away from people for a hot minute. I wish I could just like have like a power to just like either understand people or to have people understand me. I think that would be kind of like my like honest answer is like what a nice power would be. But at the same time, the ability to summon free food without having to cook it would be amazing. And then I can like resell all the little Debbie snacks that I could summon. And like that would be excellent too. I think those are both vying for first place, perhaps. So, um, because that would be great. I would love that. Just free food. Free food as a power would be great. Perhaps free housing is power. Why not? Free, like, social goods. Also, I kind of like how this piece has turned out. I kind of almost feel like it's, like, finished. Like, this one's, like, turned out pretty cool without me thinking about it. Like, I don't think I've used a single brain cell in this one, which kind of counteracts everything I said earlier in the stream about needing synapses to fire. I need the cleanliness. Okay, so we got that. Come on, mouse, we can get through this. We could get through these pieces today, and then I'll feed you a AA battery. How does that sound? How does that sound, little mouse? Turns out I'm talking to an actual mouse. I'm doing like the Ratatouille method to make my art. I also really need to rewatch Ratatouille at some point. Because all I remember is like lady chef girl, like French woman, like she was cool. And that's all I got. I can visualize in my mind's eye what the food critic guy looks like, but I could not tell you anything further about any other side characters or anything. Like, that's all I got. I know what the rat looks like in my mind. What did I just do? I just did something without thinking. I think I meant to do this. I wanted to look at some other colors, even though I already know that what we had originally was cool. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're probably fine here. I think this one might be done. The only thing I don't like is these like little like noise specks. And that's why I was trying to eradicate with this, but even that didn't like do it, you know? I guess the lighter color, if I did like a smidgen of it, it kind of helps. Actually, it helps not at all, does it? Like, no matter what blending mode I do, those specks maintain their specklage. They're always there, waiting, watching. So, I think she was just there to kind of like wave around the knife and to kind of like girl boss her way around. Like that was kind of like her thing. She was cool though. She was definitely the best character. So is Ratatouille in Kingdom Hearts? Oh, there's like the cooking mini game where you can like make food with Remy. And you can do that in like not Traverse Town, but whatever Roxas's hometown is. Also, what were those three like friends of Roxas? What was their name? I literally don't remember. Hayner's one of them. Pince? Olette? Oh, wow. Wow. Just like thinking about it, I was like, is it not Biggs and Wedge? I was like, are they not the like token like Kingdom Hearts Biggs and Wedge reference? But we got there. We got there. Honestly, that used up more brain power than this art piece. Making this art piece than I employed in this. So, what if I do something? This might be weird. Let's save this before we blow everything up. Okay, I think I'm gonna try something to eradicate the thing. Also, what do we even call this? We have to name this piece as well, don't we? I don't think I should name this piece Biggs and Wedge. What do we name this? Name it Hayner. Could do that. Yeah, why not? Shout out to Hayner, MVP of the entire franchise. Okay, so what I want to do in here is I want to get into these little funky little eyelashes or whatever's going on here. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna not select it first. Then we're gonna fit the area, and then we're just kind of gonna like go over those. Oh, that's awful. That was real bad. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We finished it. It's over. We lived. We learned. We followed the teachings of Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. That's cool. No, not that. The other one. Where's the other one? Where'd it go? Is that one 3? That's not 3. That's cool. I like that. We could, okay. I think that I could confidently, and I'm gonna say this, and I know it's not true, probably, is that I think I could confidently beat all of Sonic Adventure 1 in about 3 streams. And then I think Sonic Adventure 2 will take me forever. And the reason is I remember getting stuck on the final boss fight forever. And I also know that I am going to spend all that time in the Chow Garden. Because all I want to do is pet the chows. But definitely. I'm going to add that to my like stream list ideas. We can do that. I'll write that down now before I forget. Add to stream list. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Yeah, we can do that. Also Sonic Unleashed. Gonna write that down. Haven't ever beaten that game, and I know that we would not beat it on stream, but it would be something to consider. So there should just be a Chow game. Like, honestly, like, where's the Chow at? Give me like Omo Chow's like adventure. The little like robot Chow. I just want to know what he's up to. Also, is this cooler than this? It has more line. It's got more lines to it. Okay, we'll save that as a backup option. I'll consider that further. This is Hayner Part 2. Okay. And we're moving on to the third piece. I'm surprised that Photopea hasn't blown up yet. Yeah. Hayner Part 2, the Haynering, the return of Hayner. Whatever the title of the second Star Wars movie is. I don't remember which one's which anymore in the Star Wars. Since there's now like 4,000 of them. Lego Star Wars 2. The Force Unleashed, The Reckoning. You thought you saw the last of Yoda, didn't you? The Yoda-ing? The Yoda returns as the Phantom Menace. And there's a new Hope in town. And it's Hope from Final Fantasy 13. I think that's what the second the second movie's called. Oh no. Okay, actually thinking about it, this is gonna be controversial opinion, but I remember I saw all like the original 6 movies, and the only one I think I liked is the third one. Just because it's just like ridiculous. But anytime General Grievous is on screen, I'm like, okay, I could get behind this just because his design's so cool. But then like he's not even like where's my General Grievous spinoff? Han Solo got one. Give General Grievous one. I want to know what little robot man's up to. Like he's cool. Heck, give us a spinoff for the Sarlacc pit. Just give us anything. Give me Leia going to Walmart. That's all I want. Like character shop. Let's do that. I want to see how the like Star Wars mall, like how their mall setup is. Or are they all just at like little taverns listening to weird music? Ew. That's kind of funky looking. Yeah. I like wonder like what I would want to do if like suddenly like I woke up tomorrow and they just handed me the entire Star Wars franchise. Like, I know I just said all that stuff about a General Grievous movie, and I think I would inevitably want to make that, but I don't really know how I would, like, I just want to know what else is going on in the universe of, like, Star Wars, and I don't want to focus on, like, the humans, because I think they're, like, the most dreadful, boring aspect of, like, the entire, like, that's my issue with, like, fantasy stuff, is it's, like, or, like, sci-fi stuff, is, like, you have this whole world, but we, like, don't see enough of it, you know? I want to see some crazy stuff. I want to just go to a random alien planet and see, like, some person, like, come into, like, terms with, like, their connection to the Force or whatever. Like, I want to do that. Like, they don't get, like, a whole, like, Yoda, like, or like Obi-Wan like telling them how to like use this stuff. I just want to see someone like having to like deal with like they wake up and they're in their village and suddenly they have the Force and maybe they're the first person to have the Force ever. That would be cool. Where's that at? Like I want to know how this stuff like got started. Like that would be nice. Um, and then again, I want to see someone go to the mall. They get the Force and they're kicked out of town, so they go shopping in like the nearby town over's mall. And that's what I want. But it's like to explore like the universe like a little bit. Like I want to know more of what's going on, and I don't particularly even care about like the Jedi Order, and I don't particularly care about the Sith. You know, I think that's where I stand on a lot of that. I think I'm always like a sucker for anything. I guess that's why I like the X-Men so much, is they have so many plots. It's like someone having to like come to terms with like this weird like thing that they're like dealing with, which I guess is just kind of like, I guess like why I resonate with that is I guess that's just like kind of living as like a queer person basically. It's like suddenly like you realize that you're different from other people perhaps, and like having to come to terms with that. So I just always want like more of those kind of things. And if it's someone being like, oh, suddenly I can levitate things with her mind, it's like, that's like cool. Like, give us more of that stuff. But instead, they're too busy being like, I want to see person wave around a lightsaber. I want to see this person go pew pew with their blaster. It's like, well, there's a time and a place for that. But also the series needs more hand-to-hand combat scenes, and they need to get like better like fight choreography. But that's another discussion. Like sometimes it's pretty good, but like I feel like a lot of it gets cheapened when you know someone can just literally throw someone with their mind at any point in a fight scene, perhaps. This is the most I've thought about Star Wars in like a very long time. But now I kind of want to play that The Force Unleashed game on stream. I think I did one step too many here. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where this piece is going also. I'm not quite sure what the aesthetic is that I'm going for, but I kind of like this. Kind of like this. If I keep multiplying it, it'll get better, or it'll get worse. Let's see here. Maybe we'll try zigzag again. So out from center does nothing. Pond ripples is kind of cool. It's kind of giving me like the wibbly woo, the wigglage that I need. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Kind of got another like eyeball situation going on in the center here. I guess that's just like art. Ew, this is cool. Wherever this is. What is this, though? Something needs to go here, that's for sure. So maybe if I kaleidoscope this and then throw the kaleidoscope there. It's not quite good. No, I think that's a little cheesy, isn't it? Well, it's not horrible. Let's see if we can, like, mess it up a little bit, though. We did that, and then we flipped it. And then we did that. Now it suddenly has slightly more interest. I think it's not actually centered in the canvas, though, is it? That's a little bit better. If I take this... I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Which is not anything new. It's like an eggshell being like cracked open. Maybe that's what we need, is weird like egg. Sure. I think weird egg's good. We're getting something. And then what was it I used? Zigzag? I do it like that much. So maybe this effect is pretty good. I think that made it worse, didn't it? Yeah, okay. We're learning, we're figuring it out. That's cool. Okay. It's a little messy down here. But I do like whatever this is, and this is kind of like a weird like Manus god now. It's kind of what this feels like. I think we're getting somewhere. Actually, I kind of like that detail work. I don't know if I like this stuff. I think I do, though. Let's see. We kind of need the eyes. I don't really know. I kind of like the hat. Okay. So we got that. Let's see if we wiggle the colors if it turns into something cool. Nah, I think it's good. I think this is pretty good. Maybe multiply to like here. And then maybe we'll wiggle the whole colors of everything. Even though I think it's pretty good. Maybe we'll find something funky. That was good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try kaleidoscope one more time just out of curiosity. Nah. Okay. I think I want to maybe just go to the top of the canvas with this, maybe. Maybe like there. Yeah, I think that helps a smidge. I'm gonna take a drink of water. After well, okay, I'll take a drink of water while it resolves what it's doing. Take a drink of water as it's scaring me. I try and drink water as quietly as possible. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want this to be like water drinking ASMR time. So I apologize. Okay. Let's go ahead and save this. Okay, I think this one's cool. And this one, so it kind of is like a praying mantis. So I can either name it Mantis, or I can name it like Prey. I think that's cool. Yeah, we'll go with Prey. Okay. Also, if you look at the word prey too much, it kind of doesn't feel like a word. Which is nice. Love that. So, cool, cool, cool. The next piece. Well, we might actually want to close Photopea altogether at this point just to save it some memory space. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and open it again. Close that out. Think that looks good. Have to finagle like the size of the window. 400. 8. And we're good. Okay. Let's see here. So let's mess around with zigzag some more, because that turned out pretty good. So let's go ahead and just... Got that. Got that. Let's go ahead and put some orbs again. Maybe let's do like this. Why not? Live life, I guess. Got that going. Let's go ahead and kaleidoscope it from the get-go, maybe? Got that going. Let's see here. Sure, we can work with whatever that is. And then let's go ahead and paint bucket some of that, some random colors. Got that going. Cool. Love that. And then polar coordinates it. That's kind of cool, honestly, by itself. Interesting. Zigzag. Gonna do the pond ripples. Let's do it pretty extreme. Why not? Go ahead and flip it. Do that. Maybe lighter color. And then we could fuse it back in with itself, maybe. Darker color. Do that like there. Let's see what we got going on. It's super ripped. It's been rippled. Okay, got that. We got another eyeball. Which I guess is just at the core of all my abstract work. Ooh. Now it kind of looks like, what is it, like the Flowey boss fight from like Undertale a little bit. Kind of got that going on. Let's look at some other colors, even though I do kind of like these colors. I also like these colors, so go with that. Why not? Okay. Here's another kaleidoscope dealio. Put that here. What happens if we mess up the kaleidoscope though? Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Something like that looks symmetrically-ish, kinda. Sure. Well, I guess actually we could do this a smarter way than that way, maybe. Yeah, what are some like really good like final boss like things? I was like thinking through like games that have final boss fights. For some reason, my mind started, and the first thought was like, does Dance Dance Revolution have a final boss? It's like that was the first game it went to. It's like, yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. Ew. Let's see here. I don't know, like the Final Fantasies, I feel like I don't know, 10's final boss fight's kind of bleh. If I remember correctly. 10-2's final boss fight's kind of bleh too. 13-2's was pretty wild. I don't remember the 13 final boss at all. Those are the ones that I know the most. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts final boss fight's pretty wild. That one's pretty good. He's got like 19 billion phases to get through, which is a little like frustrating. And that's it. Those are the only games with final bosses, right? That's all we got. I think we should make one art piece that's just like this kind of like line art kind of style. I think this is cool. I think this is good. I think this one might be done. Yeah. It is true. I feel like I need to like look at like the games in front of me. Like need to like actually like see some like options or whatnot, because like my brain right now is like, it's like that was every game ever, right? We did it. It's like, no, I think I'm missing quite a few. I don't know if that looks better. I think this would look better not being green, perhaps, though. Eradicate the green. We can't have green. Actually, the green was kind of nice. Oh, no! Honestly, kind of cool, though. I kind of like that. Is the red better? I think it might be better. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, this looks cool by itself, though. Yeah, okay. We'll keep the red. Look at that. Compare and contrast. I do like what the red does here. Maybe we want some of the, like, a black back in, though. I'm just gonna spend like 12 million like hours just flipping between the two, being like, I don't know. I think, yeah, the red's better. We'll just go with that. And then if I flip it upside down again. Ew, that's cool. Ah. These are kind of nice too. Where was that one that I ooh-awed over? Where'd that go? This. Ah, cool. I don't know if the colors are right though. And then the other one that I liked was that. I think this one's better. I did kind of like it upside down again though. Because it adds like a weird gravity to it. And that's kind of interesting. That's kind of terrifying. Hmm. Ooh, this is funky. There's a lot going on. But it is kind of nice. Now I'm getting into the it's too visually busy. Oh no. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always do this to myself? I kind of like that, honestly. I never use these colors. I use these colors more, but I like that a lot too. Okay. What happens if I take these colors and slap it into this one, though, maybe? Or it just doesn't work. But that's cool. But then I'm missing the red. I love that I stream always supposed to like just watch as I just keep flipping between two options of the same thing. It's like, we could be here forever. Some say he's still he's still looking at the same art piece 4,000 years later. I just want it to look cool. I think that's cool, but the grays may be like boring, maybe. But I did like the negative space, but I think this is more visually terrifying, which I kind of like. So maybe we'll go with that. I don't know. I feel like no matter what I choose, it's technically wrong. But also it can never truly be wrong. Which is comforting, and also is one of the reasons why art is hard. Because, like, if there was right answers, at least it would be a little bit faster to get to them, maybe. I think these kaleidoscopes are maybe dumb. Maybe. It is a little creepy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think maybe... I mean, that's hard to look at. I don't know. Is this one good? Is this good to go? Or was it better like this? I just need to... Okay, let's look at this with other colors and maybe that'll help me come to like some sort of final decision. Sound like that's cool. And it's a little like more eye palatable. Easy to look at. Like here. Maybe that's good. You like the creepier one? Okay. Gonna save it. It's done. It's over. We've finished it. Okay. Let's what do we even name this though? I don't know. Did you know that for $3.30 a month you can remove ads on the right side and support Photopea? Press account. I was trying to look at that and see if there's any words in that that I could use. I could name it Conform. That would work. Maybe Conform might work. Yeah. Yeah. We'll work with that. Okay. And I think... I guess I'll save the other option too, just because, like, I have to. For my own sanity. Out of my own fear of losing perhaps the better piece all along. Also, I just realized I was like, oh, this is Skeleton Soul, so this is one of my songs. I was like, this sounds really familiar. Okay. Cool, we did it. It's done. Close out. Also, I think the music video I animated for this is still probably my favorite, like, of my music videos that I animated. Even though I made this one all in one day, whereas the other ones, like, I put in so much more work. But I think this one turned out the best, which is funny. Ooh, drawing shapes. I'm glad you think it's a bop. I just like the weird, like frog noises, and also, like, the, like, percussion. It's so slappy. It's so fun. I haven't made a song in so long. I tried to like make a new one like the other day, like I think literally yesterday or whatnot, just to remind myself like how the process works or whatnot. And I think I made the worst the worst song in the world. I think it's important. It's important to know where I'm starting again at. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and zigzag. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That works. But also, alternatively, what happens if we do the rotation of it and then fuse it with itself? Do we get something cooler or do we get something worse? We got something kind of cool. Okay. So if we take these two, if we take this one and we like kind of swoop it out, and then we take the other one as well, and we accidentally move the anchor point, which destroys and obliterates everything. Let's see here. We'll go like that. We'll just go ahead and do this because I don't know what layer is behind it. We'll hit merge and watch as everything blows up. We'll go ahead and crop it and watch as everything blows up yet again. And then we'll go ahead and do zigzag again. Because why not? So far, so good. We're hanging in there. An explosion has not happened just yet. Actually, I don't think... Well, it got close to crashing earlier a little bit, but so far this stream, it's been doing, like... It's been doing relatively, like, okay. Which is comforting. So it is kind of getting a little slow, which is slightly concerning. Go ahead and delete some stuff at random. Because why not? But that looks pretty good. Merge. Go ahead and delete some stuff again. Man, I need a piano again so badly. I need to just go to like Target and just get a cat piano. I need to get one. It's only like 30 bucks. I can get it. I do like the like circle eyes too. It's a little creepy. We've done some creepy art today, haven't we? Kind of like this like gray tone. That adds like some like texture. A little bit of something. A little bit of je ne sais quoi. Lighter color. That kind of messes with the ice in the center. But maybe we could fix it. Hold on. Also, I forgot to shut my window, so you can probably hear this vehicle losing its mind outside. Sometimes you just gotta live with vehicles. So I would love like a full 88 key cat piano. Though I did like look at like new like instruments. Oh, you can't hear anything? Good. Well, maybe not good. You can't hear anything at all. That's not good. But as long as you can hear me. That's important. Let's see. Ooh, kind of funky, kind of weird. That was kind of funky and weird. I like that. I did say I wanted to do something that was kind of line arty this time, so maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the perfect opportunity. Or maybe it's real bad. Maybe it's all horrible. But you know what? That's good. That's what we need. I don't know. This center part's cool. This could be cool. It's getting a little, like, messy, though. So... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we gotta oil paint. Maybe we gotta take the concept of it being line arty and we gotta just kind of like take that paper and just kind of crumple it and just kind of and just kind of try something else. Sometimes you just gotta like b-ball it out of the way. You just gotta do that. And that's what this song is all about. It's about basketball. It's about the Wildcats. It's about the mountain lions roaming the street outside. It's about two high schoolers trying to find their true identities despite it all through the wonder of sports and also musicals. But they're in high school, and perhaps it's a high school musical even. Maybe that's what life's all about. It's just all one big high school musical. You know, maybe we're all in this together. Maybe we are. Maybe we just gotta bet on it. Maybe we gotta look across the room at our fellow man and say in their eyes, I don't dance, and then break out into a dance sequence. Maybe that's what life's all about. You know? And maybe there's a girl named Gabriella there. And maybe she's plot relevant, but contributes nothing. Maybe that's what it is. It's like I can remember everything Troy does. But what does Gabriella even do? One of these is cool, but like, which one? Is it this one? Or is it perhaps not this one? It's getting a little like noisy again. Not like audio noisy, but like visually like noisy. So maybe we gotta oil paint this thing again. But maybe we have to do the inverse of it. This song's too relaxing. I can't live in this environment. I need stress. Come on, music. Though I guess this whole playlist is pretty chill. Okay, lovable clown sitcom. That's what we needed. Also, why is it like a RPG thing that like clowns always end up being like the antagonist? Like there's barely ever like where's a game where you just play as a clown, but also you have to fight God? Like where's the clown RPG? Cause I want that so badly. Well, lighter color's bad, unfortunately, but linear burn's kind of funky. We're kind of getting at something here. The Burger King game. Should I add that to the stream list? Oh, I could play that one game where he plays like the Noid or whatever. Like the pizza mascot. That's pretty close to clown, I feel. Let's see here. I guess the upside down's kind of cooler. Which isn't that like a Stranger Things thing? I still have not seen Stranger Things like whatsoever. There's some stuff about people flipping upside down. I guess they're at like a trampoline park and things go wrong. Maybe that's the plot. Maybe we got like a cake. Huh. I think we're getting closer to the final shape. The silhouette of the piece. I don't know what shape or form that takes. I kind of like this, so. The 7-Up circle. Yeah, let the mascots fight it out. That'd be great. I still really like. I remember seeing on Tumblr like them being like talking about making like a fighting game out of all of like the not open source, but like the characters that have fallen out of like copyright, public domain. Yeah, like those characters or whatnot. I want to see the Great Gatsby fighting game so badly. Could be so funny. I want to see Nick get obliterated in combat. That's all I want. So... I don't know, does this look cooler or should it incorporate the cake? I want cake. You know what, when I go get ice cream / milkshake, I'm gonna get that birthday cake flavor that I always like. Because it tastes like chemicals. And I really appreciate that. I do kind of like this grayscale tone a little bit more. Ice cream cake. Ice cream cake. Is Winnie the Pooh in public domain? Is Winnie the Pooh really that old? That's crazy. Then again, it's crazy that the Great Gatsby's that old, even though I guess it's like right in basically in that like period. That makes sense. So... Also, I just realized on my like stream window or whatnot, it kind of looks like my overlay has like moved. I think I moved part of it on accident. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Oh. I guess it was good. It looks slightly wrong though. I'll fix it later. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Okay, let's see here. Do I like this gray? I don't know, I kind of like the red. I don't like the blue though. Like, I like this, but I like don't. Like if we just have like this kind of outer circle, and then maybe that inner circle kind of color too. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was fine before. Maybe it was fine with the blues. No, I kind of do like the gray, I guess. Ah, okay. It's important to know. Let's see here. I kind of like where we can see more of this texture. I think that's cool. This music's too hype. I need something calm. We can't have stress. Let's see here. Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's see. If we get in here in the details, yeah, we got like noise, which is the bane of my existence apparently today. But besides the noise, I think it's pretty cool. I wish there was like a denoise. Maybe it's diffuse. Maybe that does something. Maybe it doesn't. Let's see here. Maybe we blur a little. Yeah, if we do that and then we lighter color, it does nothing. Got it. So if I do this, and then I delete things, so we could get some texture back up in here. Yeah. And then you just see all the noise return. Okay. So we have to be very particular. Got it. Or maybe we just accept that noise is just a part of life. Maybe we just have to deal with that. No, I think it looks better, doesn't it? I think it looks fine. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't matter. I do kind of miss the texture. But kind of having that glow is kind of cool. Yeah, we could do it like this. Okay. And then use that. And then go ahead and flip it. And then we'll go ahead and lighter color. Depends if we darker color though. Darker color is a little bit better, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're getting to something. Now you multiply like a smidge. Or we just go all the way. We just go full crazy, full tilt, multiply. And then we flip it upside down again. I think I like it like this now more. I don't know. It's still got noise, don't it? I fear that there's not much we can do. Because I think oil paint, even though I've been using it to remove noise, I think it's adding noise, which is a little problematic. Though that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Also, how many pieces have we made so far? Like 100? That looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. That looks pretty okay. Though it did kind of remove some detail. Well, I guess that's the point of removing noise, is it's removing detail. We just can't win, can we? Okay. Okay, I think this one's done. I'll try one more thing real quick, though. Okay. Delete that. It's like we're either on number 5 or we're on number 4 or 6 or perhaps 1 or 2. Yeah, oh no. Are we good? Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Another song I made. I was like, maybe if I scale it up, it'll create something cool. And it kind of did, but I kind of think this is better. So, never mind. Let's just save it before it crashes. What do we name this, though? Let's see here. We got the eyes. It's almost got like wing shapes off to the side. Maybe like a red bird name. Well, the song that's playing, so this song that I made is called Passing Time. What if it's called Passage? And then that could fit with kind of the angel thing. It's like you're passing on. Whoa. We'll go with that. Massage. Massage. Yeah. And then how many have we made? Let's look here. Nope. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can make one more and we'll be at number 6. And then that should be pretty good. And then I guess we'll save this version too, just to have a backup. In case for some reason I go crazy later and I'm like, I like this one. I think last stream I had like 4 copies of one of the art pieces and then I picked literally the first copy. And I was like, that's the one I'll post. Let's see here, make a new one. Our final art piece for today. Let's see here. Also, my nose is running, so I'm gonna get a little tissue. And that'll help me rejuvenate my art power. Where are my tissues at? Also, I still love that just like for the entirety of that passing time song is technically like slightly off pitch. And then the very end it swings to being kind of more on pitch. I was like, let's just kind of like do this. Why not? I was like, I kind of like how it like sounded and turned out though. So it's one of my favorite songs I've made. It's very funky. I like the bells. I don't like this song. The drama. Okay, let's see here. We got shapes. We got another shape. Got shapes. Okay. Let's do like a blue. Okay. And then I guess we'll do this one shape separately. And that'll be a sea foam. Sure. Now it looks like one of my magic pin gel characters. Do zigzag. Got that going on already. It's cool. Got that. Ooh, I like that. Let's see here. This is an abstract piece where it's like the watering hole in the desert, and that's like the desert sun, but it's like nighttime. It's what it represents, I think. Because truly, aren't we always like in like a desert? We're like in a desert because we want dessert. Because we want ice cream. And like that's what it's like all about. Let's see here. Let's see. Find edges. The Oasis. That thing. It's all about the symbol level in Kingdom Hearts 2. Ooh. I think in my body of work gallery, my like 180 piece like gallery, I think one of them is named Mirage. As for which one, I don't know. I think I know which one it is, but I don't know how to describe any of my pieces. I guess it would be a little bit of a struggle. Let's see. Oh, this is the kazoo song, isn't it? Yeah. We loved the kazoo. An important instrument. Where did the kazoo originate, I wonder? I felt like judging from like the name of it, it's gotta be Italian. Because kazoo just seems like a really Italian word. Interesting. Ooh. Turn out cool. And now let's obliterate it with a kaleidoscope. Perfect. Perfect. We love a kaleidoscope that adds nothing to the overall piece. Oh, yeah, I see it, like the palms underneath it. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I think it's perhaps a little bit worse than it was before with this edition. Well, let's find out. Let's find out if Photopea will crash this time. Cause my computer sounds like it's gonna blow up. But I think we're okay. I kind of like that weirdness. Kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, this song's too happy. We can't take that right now. We'll listen to my song Space Race. The drama. Let's see. Ew. That's terrifying. Kinda love it. Little scared, though. I guess a little bit of fear is important. I think that would improve the Mona Lisa a little bit. Mona Lisa should, like, jump scare you. Add in jump scares at the MoMA. The pinnacle of art, the jump scare. The art of the jump scare. Okay, so I think the crop tool just didn't work. So that's cool. We love that. And I'm a little scared. So let's go ahead and just kind of delete some layers. Even though this were not a lot of layers. But that's okay. Now we're holding two different orbs. Billy, how come your mom lets you have two orbs? I think the crop tool just isn't. It just isn't. It isn't doing it. It's just giving up. So I think we should probably save these just in case everything explodes. What should we name this? It's very, like, holding orbs. I definitely think the jump scare should be random. Like, when you get up to the Mona Lisa, there's, like, a 5% chance that it'll just be, like, some person just goes up to you and is like, huh. And you're like, oh my god. I think that should be how it is, so... I don't know what to tentatively name this. Endorphin. Cause like when you get scared, your endorphins, your dolphins, like they do a thing. I don't know the science on that one. um, we'll probably change the name. It's okay. But we're gonna go ahead and close this before everything explodes, and then we're gonna open it. And then we're gonna move this over. We're gonna hide those ads. And we're gonna open from computer, and we're gonna open it. And we're gonna go ahead and open this, and we're gonna go ahead and find the other version. We're gonna wiggle that on over. We're gonna hurl that in. And now it's like we never lost progress. The dolphins in your brain, when they see the Mona Lisa, they do something. I was like, what do dolphins even do? I don't think they do anything. They don't have like a job. Okay, this is less scary, which is not helpful. Maybe there's something in here. It appears that the gambit did not pay off. Let's see. If we flip this upside down, it's not scary anymore. If we do they if we shrink to here to here, if we do that to here, and we like erase some things, then like the art will happen. You follow me? I think that's the way this works. The song's too happy. We need something that will inspire the dolphins. Okay, this will inspire them to do a modern dance routine. I think it was cooler before, and then I think I've messed it up. I think now it's perhaps Garbage City. I think I have perhaps obliterated everything forever. Well, I could give them arms. That's cool. Okay. Well, that's good. That it's spooky. If you saw this in a spirit of Halloween, would you be like, ah? That's it. That's the only criteria. What am I doing? What hath I wrought upon this world? What have I created? I'm a Halloween artist now. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. I think I'm making something. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm making art. That's kind of fun. I think I made like a lava lamp here. Ooh, now it has like a cat face in the center of it. That's cool. That was like a sphinx cat. Okay. So this piece has taken a turn. I am kind of starting to like it, though. Which is concerning. I wanna keep the cat. I wanna keep the cat, and I wanna keep this like third eye, like spooky ooky thing. I wanna keep the lava lamp. Well, yeah, I wanna keep the lava lamp. And the rest of the additions seem positive. Haha, positive. Get it? Because it's like cat. It's like a cat. They got paws. Isn't it funny? It's a little bit funny. My own joke is making me start to tear up. But I think it's not because it was funny. I think it's because I like solved humor. I don't know. I think I did it. I don't know. I don't know how to further enhance or advance this in a reasonable direction. That feels like art. Wait, is this semi-transparent somehow? Oh, let's save this. I just moved it and it got all weird, so I'm a little concerned that something has happened here. Oh! This layer was on top of it the whole time. I don't really know what version of this I like the most. I kind of think now I'm too used to this, but like this is kind of neat. Can't really tell the cat part though. So if we fuse those, and then we have these. Let's see. So we could get the lava lamp back in. Maybe kind of like the bottom of it having color, perhaps. I don't know. I think basically everything besides the cat can be like erased. Maybe. Maybe that's how it is. But then it feels like it's two different like graphical styles, you know? I don't know. That's kind of cool though. That's not bad. Yeah, I think that's interesting. I don't know though. I'm gonna do that. We wiggle the colors around. It looks bad. Got it. Okay. So we can't do that. I don't know. Maybe this is done. Maybe this is good. It still feels like the pieces are incongruent, but in a way that's kind of interesting. You know? Okay. Since you like it, I think it's done. I think that confirms that it's good to go. But is it really? Immediately is the question in my mind. I have to do some sort of blending mode to make it like fit. Oh wow. I don't know. Maybe it's done. Maybe it's done. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do anything further. At least this is the then everything fits into the same visual style, but then there's a lot of chaos happening up in here. Yeah, we're done. Okay, we did it. Okay. So that is that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get all our art pieces up in here. So we had... Our first one was Highway. And then we did that, and then that, this, that one, and that, Okay. Let's zoom them all in a little bit so we can see them a little bit better. Highway looks a little weird now to look at it again, but okay. So we started with highway, which is a highway, into a weird eyeball space thing. I still am uncertain about the colors. High wind. Oh god. But I think this one's cool. I like the yellow. I think I did save a version that this part was yellow, and I'll probably stick with that version. So probably do that. And then we had Hayner, which is this one, which I think is kind of cool. This one's like the one of the more simple ones, I think. The eyelashes still bother me, perhaps, but I think it's kind of cool. We have Prey, which is a weird praying mantis god thing. I think this one's pretty wild. And then we have Conform, which is also a little scary and wild. It's almost like, I don't know, I almost see like a snake face in it now, but I think I'm the only one that would see that. But it's kind of like we got the little like eyes over here. Like its face is divided. It's like the bottom of its jaw, top of its head, you know? But it's doing a psychic attack. It's kind of like that. Or it's also just like a really messed up watermelon. You know, it's like a watermelon being like obliterated. Yeah. Then we have Passage, which I really like this one, seeing it again in the context of everything. Also, I don't know if you can hear the like church bells across the street, but they're like going wild. But this one's pretty cool. Like seeing it again, I'm like, I like all the texture and like the fact that it's upside down now. It's kind of got like this drippy goopiness to it, which is kind of nice. And then Endorphin, which I think is like the craziest one out of all of them, maybe. It's like the most like, what is that though? But I do like the little cat face and like the weird spacey elements. It's like very like sci-fi like movie poster or like a book cover. Feels like that. So yeah. So we'll look at him again. We did 6 pieces today. And they're all radically different. And a lot of them are scary. A lot of the art today is mildly terrifying. That's what we needed. That's what art needs, is a little bit of like the horror element again. Gotta bring it back, just like they did into the Resident Evil series. Even though RE5's still the best one. I gotta stream that at some point. But cool. Did another art stream. Yeah! Cool. So that said, I think I'm gonna go get a milkshake, which is gonna be nice. So excited. Unless the milkshake place is closed, in which case my heart will explode like this watermelon. It'll just be obliterated. But yeah, I'll like work on posting these to Darkroom and Redbubble online, and I'll post this video on YouTube. Hi YouTube. And yeah, and I'm still like thinking about if I need to start posting art anywhere else. But like, where? To whom? How you do? Hope I get some good ice cream too. I think I'm still gonna go milkshake mode though. But yeah, I'll upload all this stuff. And so if you want to like buy a print of any of these pieces, or if you want to go to Redbubble and like get it on like a coffee mug or like whatever they got on there, you can do that. And so it'll take me a few hours, but yeah, it'll all be on there. And then I think I'll come back for streaming on Monday, 2 to 5. Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure. I think Monday, 2 to 5, and we'll play some more Kingdom Hearts. So we'll see how much further we get in that. But we have to do like like whole Tarzan level. But it's gonna be fun. It'll be exciting. So that's go ahead and switch to like the ending stream screen thing. But thank you for like joining in and checking it out. Hope you have a good day, and I'm excited to stream some more. I'm going to delay that Tarzan level as much as I can. But we can only delay it like one more level, so okay, we'll switch the screen. Okay, bye. Bye. As per usual, as per always, thanks for watching.